Hey guys, Optibottom is back with another video review. This time I am doing Classics 2.0 Universe, whatever you want to call them, Silverbolt. Now, I'm doing this, and I'm doing it completely to poke fun at people, and I'm trying to get it done as fast as possible so that certain people can't even be the second, or technically third, person to review him. So, for all you other people, everybody else, oh well. As you can see, Silverbolt is a absolutely beautiful looking reference to the Concorde jet that he originally was in G1. Really nice looking design. Very true still to the original G1 toy himself. As you can see, there's a lot of robot junk here on the bottom. Basically, people have said that he's a robot on the bottom of a plane. And that's true. If you cut this off, I mean, it's pretty much just a regular plane. So there's a lot extra on here. Really neat though. Again, you have the Autobot symbol, which you can't really, maybe you can kind of see it. The Air Force symbol here is in the shape of a Autobot symbol, in case you didn't know. It's in 25, obviously, in reference to the number of years that these guys have been around. Really cool looking design. I really like the back here on the engines, how it kind of is a translucent blue and then it becomes red here at the end. Really kind of nice. One thing I don't like is right there, a big gaping hole in the back of the sumbitch. That's where his head's going to be coming from. So that kind of aggravates me. I wish they could cover that somehow. But overall, very nice looking figure. It does have wheels, and as you can see, it sits on them. It doesn't. These wheels don't really roll too very well, so that's kind of funny. But you can see everything on the bottom: legs, arms, and out this hole is where his head's going to be. It's a very simple transformation. Now, Silverbolt, as the leader of the Aerialbots, comes to be the leader of the Aerialbots by, and this is in reference to the cartoon aspect of things. The Combaticons, or not the Combaticons, the Stunticons are created by Megatron, who go and steal the key of Vector Sigma, give them life, blah blah blah. Well, these guys are designed, the Aerialbots are all designed after old Cybertronian jets, because Optimus decides that they need to create jets now. So they do, and Silverbolt here, the biggest of the Aerialbots, also is the most afraid of flying, ironically enough. He's flying through the air. Oh, I'm scared of! I don't know why I always make the farting sound when I'm trying to show people that something. Either way. So he's afraid of flying. He's afraid of heights, pretty much. And Optimus Prime, in his infinite wisdom, to give him something else to think about other than his fear, makes him the leader of the Aerialbots. Something that really does not fall well with some of the other Aerialbots themselves. Now, the toy itself, obviously very G1-esque in the way that it looks. I'm really happy with it. Even this bottom undercarriage section, which is absolutely atrocious. I mean, you see all robot there. It's not too, I don't mind it too much, simply because it's very much like the G1 figure. It's obviously more modernized, but regardless. Now, one thing that the electronics and lights on here, Silverbolt, I'm going to show you, or Simon, you did a review on this guy, did top-notch job. I'm going to link it so everybody can check that out, because his is the best review. Now, one thing that I found kind of weird, it didn't come with its batteries, so I had to replace batteries, but I'll show you how to put those in there here in a minute. The lights and sounds, though, are identical to another figure I have, Powerglide, who I'm going to be doing him shortly. I did him yesterday, but I didn't like it, so I'm going to redo it. So the lights and sounds are this little button right here. You push it, and maybe. Oh wait, no, that's the button. That's not the button. That's the button. I'm retarded. So you push it in. I don't even know if you could hear that. It makes this sound. Well, let's start here. These are the machine guns. Hold that down, and these two little guys here light up green, which is interesting because it comes off from the side. So he's shooting from the top right alongside the cockpit area. The second sound doesn't cause any lights. That's just the sound of them flying. And then this one that lights up. So overall, really nice toy. Bolt, obviously Silverbolt 25 again, right here on the side. So to transform them, insanely simple. What you do first, go ahead and take these panels, these wings, fold those down. Do that on both sides. Come around here to this whole top section here, grab hold of that, fold that back. Now there's a little slot here and a little hook here that goes right there, clips into place. Put the wheels down, obviously. Take the arm. Now the arms attach underneath here, so you have to pull them forward. And again, pull forward here, like so. These little black gizmos, they flip around, revealing hand, and they clip into place. Do that on both sides. Then you rotate so that the correct sides are up. The legs, kind of separate them here at the bottom. The accordion out. Both sides do. Rotate them. So those are now like so. The feet right here fold out on both sides. And you have a little stabilizer device here on the back, a little heel. Make sure you put that out. And then, as my good friend Simon did, you grab hold of the crotch, you grab here, and peekaboo. And when you do that, I'm going to do this again, you hear this sound. It transforms and his eyes blink. I don't know if you could see it, but there he is. Absolutely gorgeous figure. The way it looks is, again, kind of weird because it's all here on the back. People have called him a back former, and really he kind of is. He has everything on the back of him, but again, it's very G1-esque. Posability, his head will rotate from or all the way around. It doesn't do anything else, unfortunately. His arms will go up and they'll go down. They could theoretically go 360 degrees, but because of the back wing here, you can't. But how many times do you see people putting their arms all the way back here? It doesn't happen, so this doesn't bother me too much. In and out of the body, and they also rotate right above the elbow. The hands don't do anything, they don't rotate or anything, unfortunately. No articulation in the waist, because it's all locked in. Back and forth, and the legs again are kind of hindered. That's about as far as they can go. It can go all the way up, all the way back. Rotate, and bend at the knee. And there's some posability in the feet itself, but not enough to make too many people excited. But I mean, really cool looking figure. He comes with his weapon, which is in the shape kind of a bomber type of a thing. And you shoot missiles, and it went behind my desk. So it goes in his hand, clearly. Guys, this thing, I don't know what it is about him, but I think he's cool. He does have a cheap feel to him, not as solid and sturdy as some of the other figures. Partially because, number one, his legs are completely hollow, and there's nothing there. Same with his hands. But I don't know. I mean, Simon, when Simon reviewed him, he really hit it on. My kitty's over here. Hey, kitty. You guys can't see the kitty. There's the kitty. There's the big boy. There's the big boy. He's a big kitty. Hey, big kitty. Look how big Dark Cat is. That's a big cat. And as Simon mentioned, there's something about him that kind of takes away from it, and I really can't tell. Although it's still really a really nice figure. I do highly recommend this figure. If you guys can get him, pick him up, beyond a shadow of a doubt. But there's just something about it that doesn't really impress all that much. His face is kind of weirdly shaped. As you can see, his face is not entirely G1 accurate. but overall it's nice. A great figure. I highly recommend this thing. Now to transform him back, again, it's very simple. Just remove the gun, take that off, lift the arms kind of up, rotate the legs outward, pull the feet back down, just like so. Bend these up. Well, first pull him down to hide his head, and you'll also hear a different transforming sound. So he's got two different transforming sounds, which is really cool. Oh, I was going to show you the battery section. Simon, right in here, right on the sides, where this screw is right down here, unscrew that and you can put batteries in there. So just fold that up just like so. Bringing them together. Rotate the hands again. Now, you'll notice that there's a little slot here on the side, and there's a little groove right here. Rotate the wings and just, or the arms, and just put it right back on here on the side. So now that little tab is going to go right down there. Real simple. Take this section here, pull that down, and there's a little tab and such in here that it pegs into. Locks in really nicely. And of course the weapon does store in robot mode. There's a hole and a tab on the underside of the nose cone where it goes, so it's secure and stable. Put the wheels right back out. And there you guys have them. Transformers Universe Classics 2.0 Silverbolt. Of course, you should probably put these little wings back up. Highly recommend the guy. There's only a few flawed problems with him, I personally think, but overall I think he's a gorgeous figure. Very nice homage to Silverbolt from the original G1. So until next time, guys, this is Optivotimus saying, keep it real, bitches.
I understand about indecision.